Shalom, shalom. Giving honor and praise to the Most High. This is Hebrew class number 30. This class right here is very important because there are many who, no disrespect intended, Israelites, brothers and sisters who make the common mistake of saying my sisters as AHCH and my brothers as my ox. Brothers and sisters, the letter S, all right, in English serves as a suffix, making it plural in many cases, all right, or when it serves as a suffix, it makes it plural. Sometimes it's ES, depends upon the spelling of the word, all right. In Hebrew, you have this representing any letter, all right, Yod, Mem. This representing any letter, Waw, Tav. Okay? In Hebrew, this serves as the masculine suffix, im, in most cases. All right? Then you have ot for the feminine plural in most cases. All right? So, this is something we want to point out. Just because, however, a word ends with im doesn't always make it plural. However, it does in many cases. All right, so let's go on, brothers and sisters, to the next particular part of this, if we will. All right? Let's look at this word here. All right? The word here, ak, spelled with the aleph and the ket. This word here means brother. All right? Brother. So, in Hebrew, we're going to be dealing in this particular lesson with two simple nouns. All right? Brother and sister. Okay. The pluralization of this word here is this here. Achim, which means brothers. All right? Ach, meaning brother. Achim, meaning brothers. So this is what we want to go over and show for reason and purposes, if you will. All right? Let's go on, brothers and sisters, to the next particular part concerning this subject. Now, staying with this word here, ach, meaning brother. Let's look at this here. You have this word here. Aki, which means my brother. All right? Then you have this word here. Achika, which means your brother. All right? Here we go. Ak is brother. Aki, my brother. Akika, your brother. Now this is when speaking to a male. All right? So we want to emphasize that the way to say my brother is Aki. Let's go on. That becomes important for later. All right? Next we have this word here. Feminine. Your brother. Now, if I was speaking to a female about her brother, I would say Akik, your brother. Akika, if I'm speaking to a male about his brother. So if I'm speaking to a male saying your brother, I say Akika. If I'm speaking to a female saying your brother, I would say Akik. This is something we want to point out for edification purposes. All right? Let's go on, if you will, to the next particular aspect. Let's look at this. Staying with the word ak, as we see here. Right? All right? Akiwa. Akiwa, his brother. This aleph and ket will not drop whatsoever in this. Her brother. Pardon that. Is Achiha. Achiha, her brother. Achiwa, his brother. Having it ending inside with the wow. Achiha, her brother. All right? We're going to continue on in the next particular part concerning the subject. Achinu, Achikem, Achiken. Achinu means our brother. All right? So what are we looking at? Achinu, our brother. Achikem, your brother. When speaking to two or more males about their brother, you say Achikem. All right? If you're speaking to two or more females about their brother, saying your brother, you say Achiken. All right? Achikem, Achiken. If you may notice, brothers and sisters, the aspect of showing a position in Hebrew with nouns serves within the aspect of the suffix. The suffix in nouns, brothers and sisters, shows you the position with the our, mine, his, hers, and so forth. All right? So this is something we just want to point out for edification purposes. All right? Let's go on, if you will, to the next particular part. Achihem. Achihem. Their brother. So if we, whoever we are speaking about the brothers of a group of males or a mixed group, saying their brother, you'll say Achichem. Pardon me. Achihem. Achihem, their brother. And Achihen, their brother. It's feminine. Alright? So if I'm speaking to two of my sisters, alright, or two female friends, let me say that. Alright? And I'm speaking in regards to other females, brothers, I would say Achihen, if who I'm speaking of is more than one female. So we have what? Aki, my brother. Akika, your brother when speaking to a male. Akik, your brother when speaking to a female. Akiw, his brother. Akiha, her brother. Achinu, our brother. Akikem, your brother when speaking to more than one male. Akiken, your brother when speaking to more than one female. And here we see Akihem, their brother when speaking to more than one male. And Akihen, their brother when speaking about the brother of more than one female. So this is just something we just want to go over and show for edification purposes. All right? Let's go on, if you will, brothers and sisters, to the next aspect and conclude out in this particular regard. All right? Let's go, if you will, brothers and sisters. All right? Here we have the word, okay? Achot. Achot, which means sister. All right? So, the pluralization of this word right here is following here. Achyot, which means sisters. Achot, sister. Achyot, sisters. So we're going to show how you personify, or that is to say, to show the possession. Only dealing, though, with the word akot. All right? Let's go on, if you will, brothers and sisters, in this particular regard. We have here achoti. What are we looking at? My sister, your sister, and your sister. We're speaking to a female. All right? Akot. Akoti. My sister. Israel is not Koti. It's Akoti. Okay? Which means my sister. Your sister. Akotka. This serves as the suffix and also showing a possession. Akotek. Serving as the suffix and showing a possession. Akot never drops off. That is the word sister itself. So as stated as earlier, you show the personification or how you make the noun show possession by adding the suffix, depending upon the aspect of that. Let's go on, if you will, to the next part, brothers and sisters. All right? What are we looking at? Akoto. Akoto means his sister. All right? Then you have akota. Akota, emphasizing the I at the end. All right? And that right here means her sister. Akoto, his sister. Akota, her sister. All right? So that's just something, brothers and sisters, we want to point out and show for edification purposes. Let's continue on. All right. You have Achot Nu, Achot Ken, Achot Ken. Now, what are the definitions of this right here? This here means our sister. This means your sister. And your sister, feminine plural. So if I'm speaking to my mom or any female about her sisters, or if I'm speaking to more than one female, pardon me. If I'm speaking to one female concerning more than one of her sisters, I would say Akot Ken. If I'm speaking to a male about his two or more sisters, right? Akot Ken. Akot Kim. So that's something we want to point out. And Akot Nu means our sister. Your sister, when speaking to more than one male about their one sister. When you're speaking to more than one female about their one sister, the word is Akot Ken. So let's understand that, brothers and sisters, for edification purposes. All right? You have next here, All right. Achotam, their sister. So if I'm speaking to anybody and I'm speaking about another person's sister, but that person I'm talking about is a male, I would say achotam, their sister. Achotan, their sister. Sister, we didn't do the plural, the personification or the showing of possession of this in plural. Like my sisters and their sisters. Only thing we did is akoti, my sister. Akotka, your sister. Akotek, your sister when speaking to a female. Akoto, his sister. Akota, her sister. Akotnu, our sister. Akotkem, your sister. Masculine plural. Akotken, your sister, feminine plural. Akotam, their sister, and akotan, their sister when speaking the aspect of feminine. Now, if you take this lesson here, number 30, and go back to lesson 27 and lesson number 28, you can begin to make sentences. Akotam yodaat, hashiur. Their sister knows the lesson. See, this is how we're doing this in this class. Giving honor and praise to the Most High. Thus ends this class right here. All right? I can be contacted at that color's not seen. Sorry about that. My number 908-587-4841 or kashuput@gmail. 908-587-4841. Call or text. I prefer text. Or you can email me. Shalom.